When I was a freshman in high school, I'm 14 years old. I'm 6'3". I have zero athletic ability, like none. I mean, if you can flunk gym class, I'm sure I did. Actually, I was flunking everything. My grades were horrible. I was being bullied because of being so tall. So it was miserable. And I was just very lonely, didn't have friends. And that fall, the beginning of my sophomore year of high school, a friend of mine, kind of more of an acquaintance, was going to go audition for a show. And it was the importance of being earnest. And I went with her just to see, I didn't know anything about it, and ended up going and auditioning and getting the part of Miss Prim. And at that moment in my life, my whole life changed. I can say it was a miracle, because at that moment in time, being on stage, and it didn't matter. I mean, I remember we rented our costumes for it, and they even had this long dress. They even found a dress. They were altering it to fit me. It was amazing. And you would get laughs, and people would tell you how much they enjoyed it, and there was this whole camaraderie with the other people in the cast. It was like a light bulb went on. But what was wonderful is that all of a sudden my grades went to honor. And I learned time management because I had to keep my grades up, and my parents weren't going to let me do this. So you would have to study in between school and rehearsal. You have to manage your time. And it was amazing. So that by the end of high school, I mean, I was Dean's List and everything else, and I felt confident enough to go and apply for pharmacy school at Purdue. But the thing about Civic Theater is I've met a lot of people. We've been in South Bend now for 26 years. Met a lot of people, but nowhere is it as welcoming and encompassing, because that was the thing in high school. When I discovered when I was out on stage, it didn't matter if you were tall or short or fat or thin or white or black or green. It didn't matter. It was your part, and it was whatever you want, and the people would come because like Shakespeare said, the play's the thing. So, and it's the same way here, except now I'm the old lady of this theater, and I see these young kids that I've gotten to know through like Peter and the Starcatcher. Now I'm looking forward to getting to know them in Matilda when we do it next summer, hopefully. And you can see them, you can see their confidence in it, and you see the communication skills that they're getting, and I'm like, yes, take that and go be a marine biologist or do whatever you want. Learn how to stand. I don't know how many times I've had to stand up in front of a room and speak as a pharmacist, or in front of doctors or something. And if I had not had that theater change, I would not know how to stand up in front of a group. I would be scared to death. And so these kids, these young people who are learning how to fit in a group and how to find themselves and to express themselves, these are wonderful gifts. And someday they're going to take that on because of Civic. They're going to take that and go somewhere else. So that's my story, and it really, it changed. It was honestly, it was a miracle, just like with childbirth. It was a total beginning for me, and I still love it, and I'm so happy to be part of this series.